Jumbo everybody, in today's video I'm going to share with you a 3-ingredient dry shampoo DIY. It's so easy, and this literally makes your mornings so much easier when you don't have to shower. Just makes life a whole lot better. So the ingredients for this, and it's actually 4 ingredients if you want to add the extra little bonus. Baking soda, your choice of either arrowroot powder or cornstarch, whatever it is that you have. I like arrowroot powder just because I know it's not genetically modified. I'm kind of like a stickler about ingredients that I put on myself, so I prefer that one. And then cacao powder. Now, the bonus ingredients, if you want, you can add in some essential oils, which is what I'm going to be doing here also. So let's dive in. So the first thing that you want to do is add 2 tablespoons of baking soda. I'm actually going to just put it in a bowl here just because of what I have. And I'm pretty much eyeballing it. You don't have to be super exact, but about 2 tablespoons or so of the baking soda. 2 tablespoons of the cacao powder also. Now, if you have darker hair, you might want to add a little more cacao powder. If you are blonde or like gray hair, you can go ahead and leave the cacao powder out. This is just something to help it blend in with your own natural hair color. If you're a redhead, you could use cinnamon instead. So for the arrowroot powder or the cornstarch, you want to use about 1/4 cup, so just a little bit more than what you did for the baking soda and the cacao powder. And then for the essential oils that I'm going to use, I'm actually going to use rosemary, cedarwood, and tea tree. And for these, I'm going to do 2 drops of each of them. But I just want to kind of get the dry mixture sort of mixed up here a little bit first. And then I'll just do 2 drops of each. So these oils are really good for hair growth, for hair health, also for like dandruff and that kind of thing. Tea tree especially for that. So I'm just gonna do 2 or 3 drops, whatever actually comes out is fine. And I'll just get that mixed in here also. It tends to make this kind of clump up a little bit, so you just need to try to break up the clumps a little. It smells kind of chocolatey and a little bit herbal, so this is a really nice thing. So what you do now is you want to put this into some kind of a glass container if you're using oils. Put it in a plastic container if you are not. I actually typically tend to use a mason jar when I do this, but I don't have one of those right now. So I'm actually going to use a spice jar, a basil spice jar. I'm just literally gonna pour the basil into a Ziploc because priorities apparently. Here, I'm not even gonna wash it out because I don't care that much. It's totally fine. And then I'm going to try to not get this everywhere as I put it into my spice jar. So I'll just put the little shaker top right back on. I'm gonna close it up and shake it up also. So how you actually use this is you are going to just sprinkle it right on top of your head, all around your scalp, and kind of massage it in with your fingers. You can take a hairbrush and brush it through also, and then style your hair like normal. And you literally look like you showered. It absorbs all the oil in your hair. It doesn't really clean it per se. There's nothing in here that's like a soap or anything, but it does help to absorb the oil, so your hair just looks like you just got out of the shower. Smells so good too. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a daily video. Happy dry shampoo making. See you all tomorrow. Ciao.